Hi, my name is Angelo Cifaldi. I'm a partner with the law firm of Wilentz, Goldman, and Spitzer. I'd just like to give you a little bit of my background in the area of pharmacy administration. I graduated from Rutgers College of Pharmacy in 1981. I then went to Seton Hall Law School and graduated Seton Hall in 1984. My first job and my present job was at Wilentz, Goldman, and Spitzer. I'm primarily a trial attorney with the Mass Tort Class Action Team. With regard to pharmacy administration practice, I've been doing it for over 25 years. I have extensive experience before the New Jersey Board of Pharmacy, the DEA, New Jersey Medicaid, various other agencies. Also, I am the adjunct professor of pharmacy law at Rutgers College of Pharmacy. I've been doing that for over 25 years. In addition to that capacity, I serve as a mentor for various externs that work on regular rotations from Rutgers College of Pharmacy. And in addition, I do numerous seminars over the last 20 years for pharmacists and pharmacy-related topics for various agencies. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Satish Poondi. I'm an attorney here at Wilentz, Goldman, and Spitzer. By way of background, I'm a pharmacist, graduated from the Rutgers School of Pharmacy in 2005, after which I graduated Rutgers Law School in 2008. At that time, I joined Wilentz firm as an attorney, and my colleague Angelo Cifaldi in his pharmacy law practice. Angelo and I represented a variety of pharmacies, pharmacists, pharmacy technicians, and many others in the healthcare field. We routinely appear before the Board of Pharmacy, the DEA, Medicare and Medicaid with audits, and many other regulatory agencies. Angelo, can you describe some of the common issues that we see in the pharmacy practice setting as it relates to controlled substances?
That is an area of a huge problem, especially today. Just to give the audience a little background, when I started doing this over 25 years ago, if we had a DEA issue every few years, it was remarkable. Now we're having DEA issues almost monthly. I'd like to break down ways that we help pharmacists in the area into basically three areas. First is drug diversion by the actual pharmacists themselves. It's a very tough area because in the stressful practice of pharmacy today, unfortunately, pharmacists get addicted to controlled substances. That results in numerous problems with the Board of Pharmacy and the DEA. We're able to help, especially when people contact us immediately on having a problem. We're able to set them up with physicians who deal specifically with addicted pharmacists, and we're also able to interface with the board and the DEA to minimize the impact on the hard-earned license that all these pharmacists have obtained. Another area that we help out extensively with pharmacists is when there's diversion in the pharmacy, not by the pharmacists themselves, but by outside influences such as pharmacy employees. That results in numerous issues because, as you know, the board then, when they find out, there'll be an investigation and many statutes can be violated and regulations. Also what happens, obviously, justifiably, the DEA is very upset. Many times they want to take the DEA license away from the pharmacy or they want to punish the pharmacists involved. What we're able to do in those instances represent the pharmacist before the board, either in a hearing or coming up with a resolution by consent order. What we're also able to do is interface with the DEA. We have experience negotiating with them, but the DEA also understands, based upon our past experience, if it's not a fair arrangement for the pharmacist. We've gone to hearings against the DEA, and frankly, our track record, as you know, is quite good. I think we've won all of our hearings with the DEA. So that's another area we're able to help with. Another spillover area that doesn't really necessarily have to do with addicted pharmacists or diversions is when the DEA or some outside agency comes in and does an audit. That's very problematic because nowadays, with the extensive computerization we have, records are easily obtained and counts of the medications can be done down to one tablet or one capsule. That is a very problematic area for pharmacists because once those audits are done, if shortages are found, there are generally DEA enforcement actions. There can be criminal actions instituted against the pharmacist, and there can be civil actions, which then also can result in the pharmacist suspension. We have had great success negotiating with the DEA on such issues. We've had great experience and success negotiating with the Board of Pharmacy to minimize the issues when those problems develop. What we always like to say is, please contact us before the agency comes in if you're aware of a problem, because it's a lot easier. But of course, if you bring us on after, we're able to do that. One little thing before I conclude, what we're also able to do is compliance audits. We will go in, we will investigate in your pharmacy and try to uncover problems before some outside agency deals with them. Then we allow self-reporting, and agencies are much more responsive to a pharmacist that uncovers a problem in advance before it's uncovered when an outside agency comes in. I'd like to stress that it's always important when your license is on the line to get appropriate legal representation.
Angelo, you spoke about the DEA as well as the Board of Pharmacy. We're also seeing an increased number of actions by wholesalers. Can you speak to a little bit about that?
That's a good point. What's happening, as many pharmacists do know, the DEA has a know your customer policy for wholesalers. And as Satish said, recently we've been contacted by a lot of pharmacies who have been cut off by their wholesalers. You need to understand your rights in those situations. You don't necessarily just have to agree and lose your wholesaler that you've been using for many years. So that's an area that if that does happen to you, we can help you in that area. We have extensive experience.
Thank you.
Thank you.